They've got a lot of control coming out from the Batrider as well as the Nyx, which can make a lot of space for Qualifier to start hitting hard. And TC also, maybe they won't notice him as much or control him as much. I know there's a lot of what ifs. Maybe they could also win their lanes.
I mean, like, if you're going into casino, which I do not recommend because, you know, that's where you lose money. But if you're going to a casino, you want to go in with good odds, right? To me, NAR is going into a casino with better odds than Liquid is. Because we talked about how the draft, yeah, both draft could win the game, but to me, Liquid has to play much better and much harder to win the game. And that just goes into this Nyx Assassin pick. Nyx Assassin is a hero that we see a lot, but it also is a hero we see a lot on the offlane. Because when you play in the offlane, you at least guarantee a semi-quick level 6, which you could kind of explode into mid-game and start getting pickoffs. When you're playing a support Nyx, most likely you're going to be level 8 or 9 towards the end of the game. And you want to have essentially maxed out Carapace as well as a maxed out Mana Burn, especially if you're against a Storm Spirit. And I don't know how he's going to find the level. So unless Demon gets like 8 kills, like I think he's going to have a very, very tough time playing a support Nyx.
Yeah. I'm 100% with you on this one, man. Let's look at our lanes, however. So it will be a defensive tri-lane coming out from Team Liquid, going up against Brax's offlane Elder Titan. I hope he does better than the last ET I saw him play, which was 2 deaths, so very early on into the game. Korok up against Qualifier in the middle lane, which is the Storm versus the Morphling. And the Disruptor's already coming in just to say hello. So for punishing the high agility morphing hero, 1437 with just a quick static storm that's already forcing him to burn through almost most of his consumables. And this is for a morphling that won't have his bottle up and running for at least another 1 to 2 minutes. So yeah, this harassment really does help out a lot. While up on top lane, it's Sneaking versus Bulba. So the Luna up against the Batrider, and he has the help though. So Fogs is in the neighborhood, and Bulba, he's getting really aggressive on this top lane. 4 napalm stacks, just trying to force Sneaking back. I'm wondering how long until that stick is purchased from the side shop.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, he has to get to the side shop. With Fog keep on pulling here, no, he might not even see it for a while. One thing to point out is that now we see Demon going to the mid lane. I actually think Disruptor as a support harassing down Qualifier on the Morphling is a big deal. If you look at how low Qualifier's HP is, like, I mean, he starts at 400. So the Disruptor Thunderstrike at level 1, it does 200 magical damage. It essentially cuts his HP by half. Yep. So that's why his regenerative is all spammed up. Like, after he eats that 1 tango, he's done. So he needs to get like really good last hits for his bottle.
I'm loving this fight on bottom lane. Brax walks in at like 2/3 of his life points, while Way 2 is at full life, and he uses all the power from this Astral Spirit to not only get 3 hits into Rubik, but have enough DPS that he removes half of the life points of Rubik straight away. Rubik's also going to be a bit of a prat here and denies the Illusion Rune.
But that's going to cost him like 200 HP because there was a Centaur there.
Yeah. Where's all the consumables gone though? Like, Qualifier is bone dry.
Yeah.
Rubik will have to munch through his last tangos. In fact, is this even going to be, like, there's a salve on Ursa, but he's not even being harassed and he's down to his last set of tangos. And then up on top lane, Bulba's got himself a Ring of Regen because obviously Tranquil Boots built, but he's only got 2 tangos left himself. And Luna, like, she's one of these heroes that if she feels a little bit harassed, can just get lifesteal very early on.
Yeah. It's actually a fairly popular build that we do see the early lifesteal, but we're going to see a little bit of rotation around coming out from 1437. With that bottle, okay, if he gets a bottle kill before Qualifier gets his bottle, lane is over.
Hang on, where is our little Nandorian going to be running himself?
Shoot.
He's running near the tree line. And there's a ping.
Upgrade,
there's a ping. There's a ping. He moved down. He moved down the last moment. And now Demon, it's up in the air. It's 3 minutes in. And now 1437 could be giving first blood to get this courier. There's no stun, however, here for Demon. He'll cut through the tree line. And 1437, maybe he can at least deny himself off to the tower, because that won't be the first blood at least. Or if he can get himself to a neutral, he's, well, what is he trying to run from here? He's got a static link, he's up on the hill, the creep wave's going to be killing him off. The tower will actually take it, but the kill is given over to Demon. You wanted 6 kills? Make it 1 right now.
Well, actually, this is a big one, right? Like, he got solo experience, so that's huge for the Nyx Assassin. He's got first blood. If you look at his gold, buy straight up energy booster for his arcane boots if that's what he wants. Meanwhile, the courier is not sniped. Like, I think that's actually even more important thing. If the courier is sniped, they might have just lost a game straight up there. But Qualifier, you know, he's got his bottle crowing, so all is well. on Team Liquid's camp.
Yeah, for now. I still want to see the transition come in. But TC, he's getting a really good time here at the bottom lane. Brax hasn't really been able to do much to stop. In fact, Brax hasn't really found many levels here either. And this is where you get like the downside between the Batrider and the Elder Titan. Like Batrider on Radiant side, you just hop yourself up onto the high ground and you can steal any kind of like that easy and quick pull. You can just take yourself.
Bot lane though, it's going to be initiation coming in. It's going to be an Earth Collab. Look at the damage output. Brax straight up dead because we have phase boots on the Ursa, and unfortunately, only brown boots on the Elder Titan.
Yeah. He can't run away, and there was a haste rune on the Rubik too, so there was no way to evade this. And this was so important for him to remain here on the bottom lane. There's the end of that haste rune still available, but he couldn't reach him in time. Not to mention telekinesis is still on cooldown.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Brax
attack.
needs this experience points. Like, he just cracked level 2 after returning to that bottom lane, but Bulb is almost level 5. And he's coming over and even sniping out a couple of these creeps from the NAR jungle.
I mean, that's a big difference between Ursa and Luna as cores early on, because normally when Luna walks
Bit of lame, they had a crack, and they almost blocked him, but hey, you can't block him off, Link, can you?
he was just way away. Doesn't really do much because the bottle again is coming back. But yeah, I mean, when a Luna walks to you on lane, at best she's gonna beam you once or twice. Normally that's not enough damage getting a full HP kill, but Ursa, like, he will just kill you from 100% to 0. So all you really need is a telekinesis lift, and that's exactly what we saw.
Demon's causing some problems for Korok. Korok just did a full bottle charge to get himself back up to max mana, and then just one quick mana burn means that even when he cracks level 6 here, Korok, he can't just do a jump in on anybody straight away. Like, he's got to wait for the ball to come back down again, maybe even find himself like an action rune, be it regen, be it DD. Invis. But one thing that NAR can do is while Bulba is away doing his farming inside the jungle and trying not to die to these neutral creeps, the top lane is trying to be forced in here by sneaking as well as the rest of the supports.
I mean, it was a good rotation from Demon. Like, he needed to go top to defend that tier 1 top, and before he went there, he's like, hey, here's a Monoborn Korok.
Radiant's
Hope you
top
enjoy it.
tower is
He's
under
only got
attack.
one stun left though, so that's the last time he can drag the creep wave aggro down.
I mean, there is a glyph still up on the tier 1 tower, so it's fine. At this time, we should see Batrider getting a teleport scroll soon and rejoin up top, because this is a lot of experience to be had. And I don't think Demon minds getting that solo XP.
I mean, it's nice for him if he can crack his Vendetta, then he can start to be more effective on the map.
I mean, if you look at him, he's higher level than the offlane player for NAR.
Yeah.
Brax is level 3, and unfortunately, this is not a hero like a Batrider that could recover in the jungle. He's actually roaming mid to set up a gank, I think.
Yeah,
he's got Echo Stomp.
They've got the DD in Korok, which is what they're trying to capitalize on right now.
But look, there's a mid ward, so Brax is seen.
Little sucker right there.
Yeah, and Morphling's like, yeah, I'm gonna just stack the jungle then. Which, by the way, this camp is ridiculously hard to stack. Get it? Got it. Nice.
Yeah. He attacked that one with like 4 seconds to go before the spawn point.
Well, I think the Centaur one you attack a little bit later because he's faster than most of the creeps. But I think 55 is generally the. But again, it's really camp dependent.
I miss the old days where every single camp you attacked at 7 seconds
Radiant's
before the
top
spawn
tower is
point.
under attack.
And like that was
Auto.
every camp would work.
How do you like that as a spectator? Like, having harder stack count makes the game a little bit more spectator friendly, or it doesn't really matter?
As far as spectators go, you mean spectator or pub gamers?
Spectators, like, do you want to see Bulldog stacking
Radiant's
8
top
camps with
tower
his
is
treants?
under
Is what I'm
attack.
asking you. Okay.
No, I lived through the age of DreamHack 2012.
Right.
I never want to see that time come back again.
Okay.
So I will 100% agree with this change up. But at the same time, it does make it very
Dire's
difficult for people who are
bottom
new to this
tower
game
has
to
been
try and go, am I getting the stack right? Am I getting the stack? I'm not sure if I can get the stack right here.
I mean, I still have that trouble with that camp, and I played Dota for like 8 years, so it's tough.
Bulba just got a huge injection of money. He's now up to almost 1,900 gold after farming up what looked to be a triple stack. Demon, he's gone AFK, man. This guy has not moved.
Hey man, he's fine. He's almost level 6.
Actually, no, I think, no, he hasn't moved. I thought for a moment he might have been up here, but he's actually just sitting here, non-stop. There is no way out of here as far as his mind goes. He is locked in. Rock's still waiting for the jump on mid. I think NAR have finally worked out the fact there is an observer ward here, but they just haven't de-warded it. Because the way the Qualifier is playing here in middle lane, they have to have cottoned on to the fact.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard to kill Morphling, even if you have that double damage. Because he's got the Magic Wand, he's got a Ring of Aquila, he's got Strength Morph. Like, you have to burst him so hard. And I guess Soul Catcher helps with that, but, you know, your Shadow Demon's never going to get into that range.
Yeah. We have a 9-minute Blink Dagger. Right. So Bat Rider's up and ready to fight, and already TP to top lane by Bulba. They have Smoke as well with Way Too Sexy, and I love this from them. Straight away, get on the front foot, try and beat the aggressors. And Nyx Assassin, Mr. Level 3 Stun's gonna look for the opening.
Now, keep in mind that Luna does have the Eclipse, so if they overstep their welcome, it could turn out really bad. But NAR is snaking. He's going right in.
He's too far away.
There's no coordination because we didn't see Way Too walking.
There's level 2 glimpse. They can turn this one around right now.
Turn it around.
Way Too just walking himself out, but that glimpse, it's got to be in range. There's your range right there. He's in range of Bulba almost. 1437. I'm surprised he didn't just make a beeline straight down this direction. He was not jumping around.
Yeah, mid lane, he's teleporting in. He doesn't have the mid vision to glimpse him back either. But I think that was still a small victory for NAR because they saw the Blink Dagger, so they will now react accordingly. Also, it was a smoke use, so a lot of resource, not much gain.
1437's in trouble up against Qualifier. Luckily for 1437, that last attack won't land, and he'll keep his range from... No, actually not the entire time from the
Top lane, though, they actually initiated on Snaking. Snaking's going to get bursted down. Big pickup here for Team Liquid, so... I mean, I was quite worried about Team Liquid because Team Liquid to me is a team that doesn't have a jawline. You knock them down once, they stay down. But this is a big early game victory for them. And they have the suitable mid to late game to back it up because Morphling is no joke as a hero.
How did that gank actually work? There's a dire observer ward on the lane. They should have seen most of these Liquid heroes coming because there was no smoke this time around.
I don't know how, well, all I know is that Nyx is level 6. He's got Arcane Boots, 10 minutes in. That's a good Nyx assassin if I've ever seen one.
North American Rejects getting slapped down right now. Like they're 4,000 experience behind, they're 5,000 gold behind. I still think though that North American Rejects coming into the later portion of the game have the earlier advantage.
Yes, I agree. I mean, Luna BKB is no joke. Stormsurge essentially locked down just about any heroes, and we talked about how little Ursa is gonna do because the spells he's up against. So we'll see how you know TC's gonna fix that.
Yeah. Well, right now it's Vladimir's. We're looking at very standard style of build. Nyx Assassin's about to initiate on Brax. Oh, Demon throws it wide.
That's a kill cost because with Phase Blue Ursa, he could gap close very quickly. Earth Shock to slow it down.
Oh, that Observer Ward finally gets dewarded in mid. NAR can work out why their 2 or 3 different rotations of support heroes that middle lane didn't function at all as for kills.
If you're a support on Liquid, you say worth. I mean, it gave like 4 or 5 minutes of safety to Qualifier.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. It was great for Liquid. Dagger is up for the Ursa. So I thought it was going to be Vlad's, but he's leaving it with just this casual, morbid mask.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Ursa is actually picked up a lot more nowadays, because in the old days, you basically had to choose between Vlad's or Blink Dagger. Now you go best of both worlds. Like, it really increases early game. And Ursa essentially is an early to mid-game carry, so...
They're coming bottom lane.
Yep,
there's a smoke on Korok though, but they should just let Brax die at this point. But Manica middle coming out from Team Liquid. Storm Spirit actually jumps in, more of a defensive kind of guy, jumps again, and Way Too glimpse back. There's already the Earth Splitter coming up right now from Elder Titan. There's already snapped him in. There it goes over on Demon and Luna. The Eclipse will go, but Ursa, he's munching him down. A Morphling quite through him from the side. Moves over towards the box, disrupts himself defensively, but he's the only surviving hero of North American Rejects. TC will pick up a double kill. And Kaidon, not North American Rejects, walked into Liquid then.
Yeah. I mean, I think NAR just got simply too greedy. They saw the glimpse back and they thought they could get one kill. But Ursa says, you are more than welcome to kill my support. I will use that chance to jump in, and jump in he did. In fact, the person that he glimpsed was Way Too, and he didn't even die.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
A pretty huge victory, a massive team wipe. And I think if you are a top tier team to win the TI, you know how to work with a 6K advantage and just win the game.
It's a little bit higher than that now, man.
I mean, yeah, a 6K advantage, it was 6, 7K. You have a 8-0 lead, you have tower lead. Like, if Team Liquid loses this game, I don't know, man.
It would be one of those moments where you go, okay, what did we do wrong? What did we really do wrong? Vladimir's will be done for Ursa. I'm surprised. I didn't actually think Ursa would finish up his Vlads at this point.
What do you think he was going to go? Like a helm or
Actually, I thought he'd
bigger
just go
item?
straight into BKB. Use the casual lifesteal to keep him on the front lines, but just go straight in for a BKB.
Yeah, I think BKB is an item that he eventually will go for.
But you wouldn't get it straight up.
I mean,
Radiant's
Vlad's
top
is
tower
so
has
good for the
been
team, right?
denied.
Like, he also needs some mana regen. It's just like a nice item to have. And there's the argument of if you buy your BKB too early, you might go to your 4-second charges quite soon as well.
True.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, I mean, I had like 1,000 gold. Let's just finish our Vlads and then work from there.
It's now up towards top lane, directly underneath that Dire Observer ward again though. So Bulba has already spotted out, but they're about to get the rest of them. Yeah, Cork's hanging around a very, very long time. Pipeline will go. The Purge has gone. Disrupt the roll is out quite nicely here. Ursa as well as the Nyx Assassin unable to do much more. But when that Telepathy to stun hits, the ET split will go. But it's already a 2-for-1 with the 2 cores for NAR down. TC turns back into frag. They've got to keep this kite going in the stall. The steal was actually there from Rubik. He's told the ET ultimate. And now Fogs will go down too. This is another full genocide. And they call it. Not even 15 minutes on the clock, and North American Regic say we will not waste anybody's time here. That's over.
I mean, to be completely honest,
It
like
was over.
GG is well called. I just want to say that Rubik is to steal
Team
Earths.
Liquid
There's
victory.
Titan Elder cheating.
Elder Titan.
Big titties. Yeah, it's a very easy steal.
The
because
ECL.
You have to use your spirits, and you have to stomp, and then your last spell is your thing. Not to take it away from Way 2, but he should get that every time. Yeah. And they did. So a big win.
Yeah. So we'll have ourselves